What's up, Super Fun Force? Welcome back to the Beyblade Lab. Today's an exciting video. I'll try to be as quick and brief as possible because I want to go through my top 10 favorite Beyblades of all time from the Burst series. All right, let's get it going right away. Number 10 is Perfect. Now, even though I have the Perseus core on here, I just like the theme of this and the look. First, Super Combiner taking different parts from each of the characters from the Dynamite Battle series, and that's just an awesome idea. The way they executed it, incredible. Now, as a fully completed Beyblade, it's about, I think, mid-range on the power level, but still, you can take pieces of it like this energy layer, fully combined, L gear, F gear, and, make your own combos with it and go either the way of like attack or defense, or again, stay balanced. But again, such a great theme and execution. I really like Combiner, robots, Transformers, Mecha, and whatnot. So this one is no surprise, being number 10. Number 9, we're going to jump right into what I like to call a Dragons, because you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, boom, 7, 8 metal dragons. And again, Dynamite Battle, just the theme was it took everything from before, made it to the extreme. So we don't get to see very much metal on energy layers and chips and cores anymore. But this 8 Dragons just came out and said, look, we're going to take it to the max. Very powerful, very aggressive, very fun to use. Definitely one of my faves. All right, number 8 is going to be, boom, Judgment Joker. This is a revolutionary energy layer coming in from GT. Is one of the most powerful attackers. Totally changed the game and the meta, and it is well deserving. The look, just in the stock colors with the purple, the royal blue, the pink on the rubber is fantastic. And the reason why it became such a powerful attacker was because of, again, this said rubber here. Now, I like the fact that they did it properly and they kind of made this oblong shape where it's wider where the rubber is. And that's why this thing is great and fun to use. Super powerful attacker, but at the same time, like the character in the anime, there's like a kind of a risk and a chance that you could actually self-burst or self-KO with all of its power. Now, right now I have the dragon chip, but regardless, again, such a phenomenal looking and, wonderful to play Beyblade. All right, so number 7, Vanish. Now take a look. Again, DB took full rubber to the max. This totally changed the game. I was really excited when this was coming out, being the first and only full rubber energy layer. And again, it looks great with that dark purple, and it has those kind of hollow gaps here underneath. You can see that the plastic here is also a little bit hollowed out, so they gave it somewhat of a plastic filling here for these 3 kind of dragon heads. But again, really great. I mean, this thing is super powerful, and again, it's since the beginning, it's able to spin steal and defend and basically survivors finish and get final spin in so many battles. Great design, great look, and powerful. All right. Number 6 then is going to be, boom, Lord Spreegun. Now this Spreegun is really cool because, again, it came out at a time towards the end of GT where it still dominated and became a very powerful option. And I like it because it is a dual spinner, which means you can take the chip and switch it to either left or right spin, depending on what your opponent is playing. So it gives you plenty of strategy options. And I think it looks great, bringing in this red and brown theme. You get some metal in here too as well, and the blue eyes, and it just really cool. And it also adds some rubber. So the true definition of a balanced Beyblade right here, and performs just incredible. So then, no surprise, number 5 is Astral. Yeah. Now this might not have the exact same immediate impact with DB, but I think speaking about DB is that there's generally somewhat of a leveling off of power, with now just kind of like Vanish and Dynamite being a little bit more dominant, but still so many combos you can do, very competitive, all the layers for the most part, and this is no exception. And I like the looks. You get white rubber here, you get now this blue in his core, and this one not only has a dual spin on the core, but you also flip it. So now there's black on the other side with the metal underneath where the rubber would be. So this also looks like a really cool like painting or insignia, something from like medieval times. And again, this is just fun to use and looks fantastic. All right. Number 4, I'm going to give to Phoenix from GT. Now, this one also changed the game, very powerful to play with in GT, and it was a start of like another combiner where you would take from one Phoenix the armor and add to the layer of the other Phoenix, which I would actually like to have been called if they were, you know, named differently. It'd be awesome if this one would have been known as like Ash Phoenix, and then the other one could be like, you know, Rise Phoenix or something, right? So that way you have the one that kind of burned away, then you have the one that basically like reignites, or like Ignite Phoenix. That would have been super cool. I just thought of that right. And yeah, I really like how the armor here has so much metal on it, and basically it pops off during battle if it gets hit hard enough. And a lot more so than Prominence, this actually really helps out Phoenix in the GT battles and really attacks the opponents. So great execution, powerful performer, and again, looks fantastic. All right, we got number 3, and I'm gonna give it to Booyah! We have Excalibur from GT, but this is going way back to Chozi, just like how Phoenix was from Chozi. And again, I'm a big fan of like Arthurian lore or legend, if you want to say. And again, they executed this amazingly. The red, the blue, kind of like the transparent crystallized color with the gold. And again, you get metal. You get this gigantic metal sword. It even looks like the handles up there, the hilt with the gold. Has such a clean design of what would look like a legendary sword. I got the X stickers on there as well. And basically, this can move. You can even lock it into place, but basically the gold plating here, you can see on mine has been used a lot. It extends out for a stronger, harder hit to swing the weight and also to make that strong point of contact. And again, it also has these symmetrical, like kind of mini attack points here. But again, it looks just incredible. Really, really fun to use. And we haven't seen him since Chozi. So unfortunately, you know, it never came to Dynamite Battle. It would have been super cool to see them take this to the max in Dynamite Battle. But again, this is still incredible. All right, number 2, it was pretty close. But I want to say Greatest Raphael just because the design here too is like another art piece. It looks fantastic. It looks like an actual like helmet or like a piece of an armor. And you get these, 6 spikes. And then when it gets, transformed, these arms kind of wings lift up and helps add to its circular shape, and more stamina is the goal. Now in battle, it performs okay. The only difference that this has to a lot of the other Dynamites is that it's kind of permanently stuck in high mode, so kind of limiting your combos, but I still like the gimmick and the look. And this one is number 2. And number 1, drum roll please. My number 1 favorite Beyblade of all time is Boom! Dragon. And I got an Achilles chip in this one, but this also looks like the perfect prime example of some type of artwork, masterpiece, portrait, painting, picture that you would have like hung up on your wall or something like during the medieval times, or some kind of like awesome shield or emblem. And again, I really like Drum. Dante is like my favorite character, followed by Vault and Valkyrie. And I like how the dragon is known for having the ivory white. And then this one adds, again, that also kind of royal dark blue and some of the golden brown. And it has like these rubber elements here that are the neon red, which is known for basically Valkyrie, which is really, really cool. And this one also transforms and awakens here with the extra wing blades. As you can see, let me push this out for you there a little bit. Here we go. You can see that the wing blades here can come out and attack and further exposing the rubbers. And again, it has like some metal blades top and bottom. So again, really, really cool to see that. I like how they added the metal and the rubber to this, making a great, truly great, balanced Beyblade, and my favorite of all time. There you guys go. Thanks so much for hanging out. That is my top 10 list. I'm very curious to see what your guys's would be. So don't forget to let me know in the comments below what you think of my list and what you guys would put in yours. And thanks so much again for hanging out. So don't forget, more importantly, keep your faith, say a prayer, spread that love, be positive, be thankful, like and subscribe, and Captain Games will be coming back at you. Peace.